Today's message from the guides. We are with you, always and in all ways. Today we would like to discuss a sensitive topic with you, not personal but worldly. There are too many distractions and delusions around your planets at this time. There are no limits to this deception and distraction that are taking place. Much of it is created with nefarious intention of doing so to distract the masses. However, so much of it is self-inflicted by people who avoid dealing with their own stuff, meaning emotions, thoughts, habits, and challenges in life. Too many are focused on the external desire to hook people into social media, to addictive behaviors around consumption of information. However, the real lesson here is that each and every individual must become aware of their own habits, behavior, regardless of what is outside of them, and choose wisely as they become more intent on being freer from influence and making better choices for themselves. The focus should be on the actions that a person can take and choose. If every person makes the choice to not engage in things that affect them negatively, much of this industry of distraction and social media and the encouragement of a low impulse control and default way of being would simply lose its power over people. Wow. That was a thunder. What is missing is the awareness and the conscious choice of what is it that needs to be done now, and this decision making it free of outside influence. The second crucial ingredient for success here is confronting what you are internally avoiding: emotions, trauma, difficult situations, challenges. So ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Or what am I avoiding when I do this? What needs addressing within? Just by giving it the time of day, those things can come to the surface in a healthy way and be healed when it is done with love for oneself, gentleness, and courage. Healing is bound to happen. Again, I'll repeat that. What is done with it needs to be done with love, oneness, gentleness, and courage. Healing is bound to happen. The need for distractions, avoidance behavior, etc. will be reduced, and self-mastery is the ultimate result of that, where you are not triggered, avoiding or filling your mind and time with things that you do not really need. Enjoy that and do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually make a longer video with more details and explanation about it later. Okay, so enjoy that. So let's continue this conversation. So what the guides were trying to talk about is taking personal responsibility for what is out there. A lot of people spend too much time of blaming the outside world, and there are a lot of distractions now, a lot of things that are happening, a lot of things that are addictive and made to be addictive. But just blaming others for faulty things, faulty systems is part of the thing. We need to fix them, that's for sure. But also we need to focus on what can we do right here, right now to change how we do. So this goes back to that deeper lessons of self-mastery. It's not about how the world is, but how you respond to it. Not just to react to it, but how do you respond to the world? And Rumi said it beautifully. I'm going to probably butcher it. And it's like, when I was young, I tried to change the world. When I became older, I changed myself. It's not about, we do need to change the world. I'm not taking it out of that. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed and changed, but over focusing on that and taking no personal responsibility about what you're experiencing, that's also a mistake. And you can do a lot to reduce your consumption of things that are not good for you. We'll start with basic consumption, like, whatever we always know about, like, drugs and alcohol. Yeah, too much is not good for you. And it could be disrupt your life and your wellness and everything you do, your mind. But there's, again, more subtle ones in the way of how they affect us. And that is, for example, scrolling on the phone, or they talked about social media in this one. But I think that it's just an exemplification of those things that, okay, but what are you doing right now? Why are you choosing to do this at this moment, at this time? So the important part is to start exploring within yourself. What am I avoiding in my life? And this is where daily meditation or connection with your guides, which I have some courses on my website, you can check it out, it really helps because you can like, okay, what's going on? Why am I spending more time on the phone or watching TV or just whatever distraction you have did you do? And sometimes the distraction could be like look effective and positive, productive, like such as overworking. Oh, I'm working a lot. I'm working 12 hours a day, getting a lot done. Yes, that's great, but it's something you're not doing that you're supposed to be doing. Avoiding other things, other responsibilities, or things that are good for you, such as self-care, rest, exercise. So and I've seen a lot of people happen to. So it's any kind of addiction or overuse or things that I used to avoid those things. And then this is where it comes to the important thing. As they said, like you have to approach yourself with love, gentleness, and courage. Because courage is what you do in spite of fear or discomfort. So when you are exploring yourself, it feels uncomfortable, especially those areas that, ooh, I'm doing something that is not really that good for me. I'm doing some kind of a behavior that is not in my highest good to do, whether it's scrolling or waiting or just doing a lot of different things to avoid looking within and exploring within. So the important part of it is take personal responsibility for what things are, take the time and energy to do and fix yourself. Because once you fix yourself, once you explore those things, wow, I need to look into this, my relationship, my career, my self-care journey, my spiritual journey. And what am I doing? I'll give an example of spiritual journeys that go awry, that go too far, like watching new age, whatever it is you want to watch, tarot card readings, predictions of the future, and spending all day watching those just videos. Yeah, you probably know a little more, but you might overdo it too because you spend too much time in the future or too much time in other people's, and you are passive. You're not really taking care of your own self. So even in the new age stuff, I know you in the process of spiritual awakening. Sorry, that's a better word. You want to explore more and more and more. You want to consume more. At some point, you're over consuming. At some point, it's time to go within and start shifting things from inside. So taking that responsibility, the accountability, and the courage to look within, but not from through a lens of criticism. I'm not good enough. I'm not creating enough. I'm not doing this enough. Not that I'm not enough energy, but doing from like, what needs addressing? Oh, I'm feeling a little lonely today. Oh, okay. What can I do to help myself? Maybe I should call a friend. Maybe I should do something. Maybe I should engage. Oh, understand, what is the loneliness coming from? Why do I feel lonely? And what is it that are people around me not giving me that? Just as an example. And if that loneliness, I feel lonely, what does it come from? Where did it come from? What is the first time in my life that I felt it? This is things you can do. And it's an internal process of exploration of self. And again, through curiosity, not judging or criticism, but curiosity and courage. Why am I feeling lonely? When in my life have I felt lonely? And what was the strategy I developed? Usually in childhood, you develop some strategies to deal with that. And you realize, wow, I'm still doing that. Ooh. Okay, so that's just an example. There's every other thing. What am I avoiding? Well, I'm avoiding doing a task. What task is it? Why am I avoiding this particular task? What am I avoiding addressing something that might feel a little uncomfortable? Why am I uncomfortable with discomfort, with being uncomfortable? To let go of that. And that's about self-confidence, being in your power. Because when you're in power, like, it's a little uncomfortable. That's okay. Let's see where it goes. And this is part of that, of self-healing and self-reflection. It's like, it's okay to feel a little uncomfortable in that process of exploration. And exploration doesn't mean like digging through your wounds and just like leaving them open, of course. The idea is like, okay, what am I here to learn about myself? And taking it like that next step. That I like to call it the process of emotional peace, deep emotional personal peace inside, of going through that process. And maybe I'll do a little video on that and just do an example of that, a full example of how to do that process, and doing it with clarity, with curiosity and courage, and doing it not for the service of others, but a service of I can just master myself in a better way and get rid of those triggers. And it's going to be easier to let go of those things such as distractions when you're more aware, and just becoming more aware of it. Like, oh, I'm doing distractions. Oh, I need to stop, take a deep breath. What do I really need to do it? And for me, especially someone with ADHD, those distractions always like, oh, there's always a squirrel or a butterfly that distracts from what it is. Side quests, all kinds of side quests, all throughout the day. So taking the time, like, okay, wait, I'm getting distracted again. What am I supposed to really be doing right now? What is in my highest good to be doing right now? And that it will be helpful for me in some way. And sometimes they're like, oh yeah, that's right. I need to send that email, or I need to actually meditate right now because there's something that's bothering me. I need to work on it. Those kind of things. So self-reflection, noticing yourself, and going to that next level. So enough blaming everything around you. Oh, life is hard right now. It's too many distractions. Yeah, doesn't mean you don't have power over them. And this is also a part of our lesson, is to learn to do that. A lot of people go again extremely to the analog. Oh, I'm not doing anything in a computer. I don't have a phone. I don't have an email. You're just detached from the world. You can't be. I mean, you can be, but it's not healthy to be detached. The harder lesson is actually to be conscious and with intention, and still be connected to what needs to be connected. Because let's be honest, technology right now is a great service to us in so many ways. So such as this phone, I can record it on it. I can do beautiful videos, share my thoughts and ideas with the world, and the guides' thoughts and ideas with the world, which is what I'm here to do as an ambassador of theirs, is to do that. And I can do that and share, and you can learn new things and reflect within yourself, or you can watch stupid videos of someone just slipping on the ice, which is funny too. But there's a limit to that. There's a place in which, okay, that's fun, but now it's becoming too much, and I'm just wasting time, or I'm just like not doing what I really need to be doing, which is taking care of this. All right, hope this has been helpful. If there's anything that you want to talk about or ask about this or expand about it, please let me know. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. I'm going to combine it with the other videos, so hopefully it'll get this going. And just explore yourself, and send me some questions or comments of what else you want me to talk about or explore or converse about. I need some feedback, and so I can really address what you want me to address, other than what the guides want. All right, talk to you soon. Be well. Live intentionally.